What's going on, man? It's your boy Chevy Rose. We in the building right now. What's going on? We in the building right now. You see what I'm saying? We trying to get it going. Chevy Rose. Never mind the dogs barking. We getting going on this live. How y'all doing on this day, man? How y'all doing on this day? Today is going, man. It's Monday, April 28th. It's been a long week. Long week. Long week. We had the draft. Shador coming to Cleveland. Coming to Cleveland. Shador coming to Cleveland. Let's get it. Let's get it. Honestly, I'm not mad at the pick. I'm really not mad at the pick. Honestly, I think what they were trying to do was cool. I understand. And let's call a spade a spade. They got it for cheap. They got it cheap. They definitely got them for cheap. They definitely got them for cheap. Um, no, we still setting up. Yo, we still setting up. Yo. We still setting up. Hold on. Sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. So definitely, man, we hold on, let me see. All right. So let's go. What's going on, man? It's Chevy Rose. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Trying to get everything going, learning how to get everything going right. You know what I'm saying? Getting the lighting and right and things of that nature. So work with me, work with me, work with me. Hold on. Still working on it. You see that brightness? I'm still working on it. Hold on. All right, that's a little bit better, man. What's going on, man? It's Chevy Rose again. Sorry about the technical difficulties. We still learning how to get things together. Put, we still learning. So work with us, bear with us. Thank you all for watching. Um, Still learning on the setup. Still learning the setup, man. Still learning the setup. But yeah, man. We Cleveland draft Shador. Shador went in the fifth round, 144th pick. Uh, I'm not mad, bro. Like I'm not mad at all. I think it's super dope that we end up getting him for where we got him at. I see that we saved like what 42 million getting him in that position where he was at. So it was like I said, it's super dope that we end up doing it and getting him that way. We got Dion coming to the city of Cleveland. So like I said, I'm stoked. I ain't gonna lie, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely happy that we got him. A lot of people saying he kind of like shitted the draft process. He kind of like, didn't do well in interviews and things of that nature. But I don't know, man. I look at it as he was a kid that I guess he got considered as arrogant or things of that nature. But I didn't see it as that. I feel like he was definitely confident. I feel like he proved himself in Colorado. I feel like his dad put a big target on his back when he came in, and he basically cut the whole team. Because Dion came and cut the whole team. You know what I'm saying? I know I want to feel it right. Hold on. I know I want to feel it right. Here we go. So yeah, Dion came basically and cut the whole team. So it was like he had to prove himself. I got some messages coming in. But yeah, man, I feel like he did his thing though. 1 second, guys. That's the thing about going I don't go live on YouTube. I get all my messages and people be asking me questions and things of that nature. And people been asking me like, Ken, how you feel about that pick about Shador? I say pretty much, what do you mean how I feel about that pick about Shador? I think it was the perfect pick that we could have got. One of the perfect picks we got. It was like, oh, we could have got Travis Hunter, but I feel like our secondary. I feel like the Browns didn't want him to go both ways. I feel like the Browns didn't want him to play both ways. Also felt like we got a strong secondary. Our defense is good. I just feel like our defense is just tired as hell because they stay on the field long as fuck. So I feel like they moved up. They got a young bull to match Miles Garrett on the defensive end. You know, and if y'all remember, like I said, Michigan, Ohio State, we ain't beat Michigan with 4 years, 3 years. And a lot of it is because they offensive and they defensive line. We couldn't get back there. And they was tearing our ass up on defense. So I'm definitely not mad at that pick at all. Like, you know what I mean? I'm definitely not mad at the pick. I definitely feel like they were strategizing, trying to figure out what holes do we need. Let's fill these holes first. Let's get a gang of quarterbacks. Let's make them compete. I mean, we got on the roster right now, we got 5 quarterbacks. 5. We got Flacco, Watson, um, the young boy we just drafted, Shador, and who's the other guy? Shador. There's another one. I'm gonna forget one. I said oh, and Pickett. So yeah, so we got 5 quarterbacks, and I feel like definitely Flacco's the starter going into the season. But I feel like they're gonna make the young guy compete against Shador. They're gonna make the two young guys compete against each other, and I'm definitely not mad at that. I'm definitely not mad at that at all. They're gonna make the young two, and that's what we need. We need competitiveness. You know, Shador got a chance to take over this team. I don't care what nobody say. Shador got a chance to take over this team. Shador got a chance to be the next quarterback. I'm biased. I don't care. See, with the media, to me, what they don't understand is the fact that we are. I don't like the fact that they kill fathers, right? Like y'all killed LeVar Ball for trying to be there for his son. Y'all killing Deion Sanders. Hell, y'all killed LeBron for what he did for his son. It's like, why do y'all continue to kill the pops and the fathers there? Like, it's like, wouldn't you want your parents to be there? Wouldn't you want your fathers to be there? Wouldn't you want them to be there? I just don't understand I don't get it no more at this point. At this point, it's just like it is what it is. I just don't think it's cool at all. I don't think it's cool at all. I don't think that you should banish the fathers and because all Dion want to do is be there for his son. I mean, that's all we want to do as fathers. We want to be there for our sons. We want to make sure they make the great decisions. But in America, America wants to be your daddy. America wants to be your daddy. You know, they wants to run you. But that's a conversation for another story. You get what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like a lot of teams. I feel like Shador fell in a draft because a lot of teams were scared of Dion. I feel like Shador, the athlete by himself, would have got drafted. I feel like the quarterback class was weak. I feel like he still was one of the top quarterbacks, but I felt like he would have got drafted if Dion wasn't looming. I think Dion looming over his son made it a, made it a it made it a thing, you know what I mean? It made it a thing. It made it a problem because Dion wants what he wants, and then and he's a coach. So you go out there and fuck up with Shador the first year, and you got Dion in on his ear. Yeah, he ain't playing my son that well. I told you, you see, he ain't playing my son that well. You see, so you feel like, so you know what? Next thing you know, you get a letter, and he fired. And now Dion is the new coach. He's coaching Shador. I mean, he coached Shador his whole life. And the fact that they feel like he might undermine Dion might undermine the coaches. Shador might not listen to whoever the coach is. He might listen to his dad over anything else. So you got that looming over it too. So like I said, man, I don't know. It's a lot going on with that. I feel like at the end of the day, I love how humble Shador was when he got drafted, and I listened to him on 92.3 The Fan on Cleveland radio, and he was just like, I'm just happy they gave me an opportunity. That's all I wanted. At that point, after not getting drafted 1 and 2, I'm like, okay, I just want an opportunity because now I got to show you guys what y'all did. And I understand. Go ahead. Now you use that as a chip on your shoulder, bro, and kill him. And kill him, man. Kill him every time. You have to kill him every time. Clap it up. But we're gonna go ahead and switch gears, man. I was talking to my guys, shout out to my guys at work, man. They've been watching the podcast, they've been watching me going live, man. I just want to thank everybody for the support. I definitely appreciate it. This is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. Even though I'm just getting started, it's something I've been wanting to do a long time. I know everybody has a podcast. I know everybody has something going on, something they want to talk about, and I love it because you hear so many different opinions a day. Some you agree with, some you don't. So it's always a floor for debate. So I always wanted to put my 2 cents in this YouTube universe, and now I feel like I'm definitely a part of it. And I have people that come up and talk to me about my videos, good and bad, and I listen to it because this is something that I wanted to do for a long time. And then I started putting a couple dollars behind it, and then next thing you know, I'm here. So I definitely appreciate everybody who's been watching the videos, who've been sticking with me through the technical difficulties. Because, like I said, I'm still learning. So, stick with me. I know the videos sometimes don't be as crisp or I don't speak as clear. I'm learning, so I definitely appreciate that though. But I was talking to my guys, and we was going into it, and we was talking about Trump. Yeah, I'm getting into the politics side. Y'all know, I love my politics. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm a guy that voted for Trump. A lot. And then one of my guys, shout out to McCoy, real McCoy TV. He said, "You regret your Trump vote?" Yeah, I said no. So why would I do that? He said, "Oh, he's getting rid of black education in schools." I said it was a lie. It was a lie. Like, are they teaching you the history they want you to know? That ain't the real history anyway. So why would I want? I want my kids to learn. We got fucked up on it. Why I want the next generation to be fucked up on it? No, get rid of it. Get rid of it. Oh, he's taking education. Nigga, we the dumbest country in the world. Literally, dumbest country by far. Education has failed us all in America. You know how we won the educational Olympics? Y'all want to know how we won it? We had Chinese and 5 Chinese American. We won the educational Olympics. So it's just like at some point you have to tear this shit down to build it back up. And the main thing everybody really want to talk to me about, oh, the tariffs. He's killing terrorists. I say, look, man. At the end of the day, China will copy your product and then charge us to sell it back into the United States. They was making money hand over fist. They literally built their economy off robbing us. So we finally got somebody who said, no, fuck that. We're not gonna fucking do that. You're not gonna take our money. You're gonna pay to be on this block. And as long as you pay to be on this block, you gonna pay to be on this block. Ping ain't liking that. Yi Jinping ain't liking that. And that's cool. That's fine. You gonna stand for your people, we gonna stand for ours. See, what you gotta understand is we need more money in this country. And we don't need to keep selling our souls for this money. What I mean by selling our souls, we letting these companies leave, man. We let all our companies leave. They go to a different country and then they come back and sell their product to us at double the rate. Fuck that. No. If you want to sell to America, America is the spenders in this world. We are the spenders. Black people, America is the spenders, but mostly the black people in America is the spenders. We still lead that. So we finally got a president who's going to literally say, you know what? Fuck it. Stop. Fuck it. We're going to stop everything. It's pretty much like selling dope on the block, right? It's pretty like you want to sell dope on my block? All right, I'm gonna charge you a tax to sell dope on my block. If you don't want to trade a tax to sell dope on my block, get the fuck off my block. Get the fuck off my block. That's it. That's all. Get the fuck off my block. So no, I'm not mad. Now, do I agree with everything he's doing? No, that's some shit. I'm like, damn, Trump, you making it hard to defend. But most of it, I agree with. Most of it, I understand it. You know what I'm saying? I think he getting a little out of hand with the deportation thing. I think that's getting a little out of hand. I feel like we need to do better. But also I think he's trying to prove a point because for a long time, I don't know if y'all knew this, but for a long time, when we go out to another country, a lot of other countries, Americans get treated a certain way now. It used to be we got treated good. Now you get trapped in the wrong country, in the wrong part of the country, they on your ass. So that's a lot of reasons. One of the reasons he's doing it, is to show strength, and that's what we need to do. We have to show strength in this, man. We definitely have to show strength, man. So like I said, at the end of the day, I'm definitely not mad at all about what he's doing. and how he's handling it. He finally made it. I think he's making America. I think he's making America masculine again. I think he's definitely making America masculine again. What's going on? Hey, say live. I'm on live, son. Speak to my live. Look,
Hi.
you see I'm on live. Look. Speak your head in there. That's my baseball player, Rich. You know what I'm saying? Making a family thing. He gonna be down here.
I got 100.
I'm just in my minutes, man.
Oh,
But what you got going?
the grilled cheese maker, but I put the meat and the cheese.
Okay. All right, do your thing. All right. I'll be up there in a minute. But, yeah. So I feel like at the end of the day, that's my son Rich, my youngest boy. He just started playing baseball. He heavy into it. That's plus Papa's baby. But anyway, but yeah, I feel like, at the end of the day with the whole situation, as far as being, the whole political situation as far as Trump, it's just, again, I finally feel like we got a masculine president. I finally feel like we have a patriotic president. And that's what I wanted. I wanted a president that's gonna, stand up for Americans, man, on every end. And some of this shit we might not like, but at the end of the day, everybody talking about, oh, the prices are so high. We was paying that shit for Biden. We was paying that shit for Biden with no ending. Now we finally, okay, yeah, shit a little high, but we taking our power back in a dollar. And that's what we need to do as a country. I just want us as a country to stand as one, black, white, and everything indifferent. Because if we stand strong as one in this country, we'll be straight. Because that's what every other country gonna do to stand us. See, they plot on us to be divided. So if we stay divided, they got us. You know what I'm saying? Divide and conquer. Come on, it's the oldest trick in the book, y'all. Come on now. Come on now. This is what we doing. What we doing? What we doing? You know what I'm saying? The oldest trick in the book. But at the end of the day, we have to understand the politics. Some of us just be arguing just to be arguing. We don't need to be arguing just to be arguing. Understand what you're saying. Understand the politics in it. You know what I mean? Um, let's just stop hearing what we hear other people say and then try to win an argument off of it. That's where we kind of go left at. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely when we kind of go left at. You know, but it's enough about the Trump. But I did want to switch gears because I had watched an interview with let me see if I can find it. I had watched an interview with it was Michelle Obama and Taraji P. Henson. And I used to, I liked Michelle Obama when she was president. I felt like, you know, she was, she did her thing, and she's talking about when she skipped the inauguration. And I didn't how the way she explained it, I just didn't like it. So we're gonna check this out.
Right. Mhm. Mhm.
Mhm.
Mhm. Right. Mhm. Yeah. But then you become a shock absorber. And that's what women are. We're shock absorbers. And it's exhausting and it's not healthy. It is not healthy. You've had to be shock absorbers for your husband, for your children, for your mom, for your family, your loved ones, because of where you were sitting in the public eye. That's not fair to you. When do you ever get to live for you. I applaud you. I'm happy that you are taking care of yourself in the way that you need to. Yeah.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So anyway, so I was getting ready to cover that story because I watched the interview of that with Taraji P. You can check that out on Taraji. I think it's on Michelle Obama's podcast. You can check that out to her. Check that out on her like and subscribe her page because I still like Michelle Obama. I just feel like we got this movement of these women want to be in relationships and want to take power back, but it's just like at the end of the day, take a power back from what, right? Because it's like you keep saying you want to take a power back. Take a power back from what? The power. What was the? You didn't want to take a power over the 8 years he was president. And you was pushing everything through. So nowadays you want to take your power back by leaving him walking by himself through the inauguration. No, even if you didn't like Trump, you stand tall with your man no matter what because your man gonna stand tall for you. So why is it cool for when it's cool for them to want to take their power back, but then when it come to us, when we if we try to take our power back, we're a problem. We're wrong. We're toxic. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like on that end, I didn't like that because I feel like she could have picked a better time. Clinton came in with his wife, Bush came in with his wife, and everything was looking, real copacetic. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, why did you want to choose that time to try to make a point? And then to me, I felt like you was trying to embarrass that man. Me honestly, I just feel like you was trying to embarrass that man. Call me wrong, call me whatever you want to call it, but I feel like he was trying to embarrass that man. Now, devil's advocate had me like, you know what I'm saying? Devil's advocate, is different. Hold on. Yeah, but anyway, my bad. We were looking at the little speaker box, little technical difficulties, but yeah, yeah, it's definitely. I feel like you didn't have to use that time to do it, but again, it's hard to speak when you don't want to speak in people's relationship. I just felt like at that time it just was like, why? Why then? Why use that moment to do that? Like, why use that moment to do that? Why use that moment to I feel like try to embarrass him? Whether y'all was going through whatever you want, man. Listen, at the end of the day, marriages go through shit. So it's enough to be what you got to do with arguing in private. At least in public, you can stand tall. I don't know. To me, it's a slight to me against her for that. You know what I'm saying? It's a slight against that for her. I don't care what you say. It's a slight against it. Say what you want to say. It's a slight. It is what it is. It is what it is. Definitely, man. I just like I said, I ain't like it, man. But today we definitely streaming live. We Cavs game getting ready to come on. What's this game 4? We got 3. We up 3-0 game 4. We can get ready to sweep the Heat tonight. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting ready to watch that. That's coming through. 152nd podcast, 152nd Street podcast. We gonna jump on. Hopefully, we're gonna get with the real McCoy tonight. We're gonna jump on TV tonight, jump on stream and see what we can stream the game live and see if they can close it out. Get to the second round. But I'm liking what I'm seeing, man. It was a dominant win in Miami. Donovan Mitchell had kind of an off game. Garland didn't play, and we still ended up beating the team by 20. So definitely proud of the squad. They definitely showing. I'm definitely proud of Jared Allen. Jared Allen's playing very aggressive. He's man in the paint. He's blocking shots. He's dunking the ball every chance he get. I mean, he's not playing no better. I love how aggressive Mobley is on defense. I really had no complaints with this team, man. We keep trying to find flaws in these Cleveland teams, but I don't see no flaw in this team right now. I mean, it's greatly well coached. And I'm gonna be the first to say when I heard that we got Kenny Atkinson, I was like, oh, I didn't get Mark Jackson. You know what I'm saying? But definitely I got a different tune now. I definitely can admit I have a different tune now. I love what Kenny Atkinson doing. I love the play running that he does. I mean, he just keeps the ball moving. And I love the players. The players, they all listen, they all flow with each other. If one player have an off night, the other five pick it up. So I'm definitely happy with the Cavs, man. I'm definitely happy with the Cavs. I think the Cavs is doing a thing. I think the Cavs is doing a thing. Definitely happy for them. But yeah, this Laker game last night. Yesterday. Anthony Edwards. I ain't gonna lie. I love Anthony Edwards because I feel like Anthony Edwards a chip off the old block. But the way he was going at my boy Brian yesterday was pissing me off. It's like JJ Reddick, JJ, 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 JJ. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm gonna keep saying this. Come on, man. All five. You play the second half, all game, rest of the game. You didn't sub nobody out. Like, come on, bro. You gotta trust in your fucking bench. You have to trust in your fucking bench, bro. I don't care what nobody say. You have to trust in your fucking bench. You have to. You have to trust in your fucking bench. How can you not trust in your fucking bench? How can you not? It's like, come on. How can you not trust in your bench, man? How can you not trust in your bench? You got to. You running them boys in the ground. Your fucking superstar is 40. 40. Yeah, I'm in the mic with 40. Come on, bro. Your superstar 40. And then you running this weak ass pick and roll with Luca and Luca. Why the fuck do you keep stopping at the half court line? When you bring the ball up, everybody know this is basketball, one-on-one. Am I lying? Tell me my line. Get in the chat. Tell me my line. If I'm a point guard and I'm bringing the basketball up, where is the part of the court they tell you do not go? You do not go corner or corner. You stay middle. This nigga go corner every time and stop himself in the triangle between half court and out of bounds. Any average long ass back taps him layup every time. Like, why do you stop there, bro? Basketball 101 is keep the fucking ball in the middle of the court. Keep the ball in the middle of the court. That's the best way you keep the defense on. What the fuck are we talking about? Luca, you've been playing professional basketball since you was like fucking 8. It's like, come on. And then it's like, JJ, use another fucking get some fresh legs in her. Even if it's for 2 minutes, 3 minutes. You need fresh legs. Back. You need to get some players that can rebound, back screen. They change some fucking momentum, bro. Like I said, everybody was saying Brown was tired. I don't think Brown was tired because he was playing lockdown defense. I just think the offense was Luca isolation or Luca 1-4 flat. That's all it was. Luca 1-4 flat. It wasn't no pick and roll, wasn't no back screen, wasn't no post up. It was just Luca bringing the ball up, high pick and roll screen. If he got the three, shoot it. If he don't, dive in. That's really all the offense was. Minnesota's too long for that. And guess what? Minnesota has a bench. So guess what Minnesota started doing? Just subbing in and out. Subbing in and out. The nigga with the dreads on Minnesota was killing us. What's this? My Nazir? What's the nigga name? He was killing us. So it's just like, come on, man. He was killing us, man. So the Lakers being down 3-1, the Lakers being my team, but man, I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. I think LeBron's frustrated as fuck. I think JJ Redick is. I'm not gonna kill JJ Redick. You know, I'm not gonna kill him, but goddamn JJ, goddamn JJ, mm, mm, mm. Goddamn JJ. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like this off season, they're definitely gonna have to get a big man. They're gonna definitely have, but I don't. It's very few out there that they need some lob threats. And when Wyatt worked in Dallas for Lucas, he had two lob threats. He had two big boys out there that he can lob the pause that he can lob the ball up anytime he felt like it. Anytime he get to that high pick and roll, stutter step, defender step up, hit him with a hezzy, nigga jump, he going to the whole lob dunk. Luca is the 2017 James Harden. That's all it is. James Harden, all he did in Houston, high pick and roll. He comes up, high pick and roll. Second defender steps up, hit him with an in and out. If the nigga go for it, you hit the three. If not, you dive in, throw the lob to Capella, end the story. That's the whole fucking offense. But it's at some point, it's like, all right, when we're going to get a back, and while all that's going on, why is it not the guards back there setting the back screen on the baseline? So when he come high screen and roll, when you go do that hezzy and the defense pull up, somebody's open. You got another option to either shoot it to the corner for the three or throw it for the lob. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know. Let's call a spade a spade. I don't know, man. But Yeah, that game fucking pissed me off yesterday. I was so motherfucking pissed. I ain't gonna lie, I was so motherfucking pissed, man. But back to my back to my calves. I feel like the Cavs gonna close it out. I definitely feel like the Cavs gonna close it out, man. I definitely feel like you know we gonna close it out. We gonna do our thing. Yo yo, yeah. You know I'm on live stream. The kids don't give a fuck. They gonna ask for what they gonna ask for. They gonna ask for what they would have asked for, man. But yeah, I'm sorry, man. That was my Laker rant, man. I'm just irritated, man. I'm just irritated. I'm irritated. I'm so fucking irritated with that shit, bro. Like, I'm so fucking irritated. But on another note, I see Lil Durk got a bill reconsideration. He might be coming home soon on probation. He got heavy stipulations, putting up 24-hour security. Pretty much what the NBA young boy doing in Utah. Heavy security, no felons around, no smoking, no drinking. Buy a house in a remote area. He trying to come home. You know what I mean? I don't know how his case looking. I know it got pushed back, so I don't know how his case looking. Uh, I hear that his case is tied in with Brick Baby's case. Brick Baby's case for the Rolling 60s. We hearing Brick Baby might be an informant. Might be an informant. Yeah. It's a lot of those going on right now. But so that's one of the reasons this case pushed back. Word around town is they used Brick Baby to pinpoint Rondo when he was Rondo and his little cousin out there in Cali. They used the Rolling 60s to pinpoint it, and come to find out, it was $1 million on the nigga head. So somebody copped that. Somebody went after that M. You know what I'm saying? And to get him. So word around town, Dirk might be coming home, on probationary terms. But I did watch a clip where Takashi was talking to academics, and academics Takashi pretty much saying like I tricked Dirk off the streets because I told him he didn't slime for Vine. I'm just like, bro, man, this nigga Takashi still a asshole. I'm like, man, ain't punched this nigga yet. Ain't nobody punched this motherfucker yet. Ain't nobody punched this motherfucker yet, man. And that's what's gonna happen. As soon as a motherfucker punch him, motherfucker gonna be just like this. Stupid motherfucker. I don't like that motherfucker. But who does? Anyway, so yeah, he's definitely coming. So hopefully, let's put prayers up for Dirk. Hopefully he coming home. Shout out to OTF, you know what I'm saying? OTF. OTF is going crazy. But people be talking to me, they say, Ken, on your page, and you talk about politics, you talk about music, you don't talk about relationships. But every time I talk to you in person, you talk about relationships. Why you don't talk about relationships? I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm at that point. I feel like we should. I feel like when I talk about the relationship, I'm gonna bring some people on. I feel like I do better in a collab or a debate when it comes to relationships than just talking, because I could be one sided to things. But we was talking about relationships. Me and my boy Curry. Shout out to my boy Curry. We was just talking about the relationships between the men and the woman in the black community, and how you know they're mad that a lot of women in the black community are mad that men are dating outside their race. But you know some black men, we just tired of the hard shit. We tired of the hard motherfucker being hard. I feel the room change right now. I feel the room change right now. I feel like the room is getting cold. They're like, oh shit. But you gotta realize, man, some not every black woman, but some of these women are just hard. You know what I'm saying? It's just hard. And we need some soft, man. We need some love. We need some affection, man. Like real talk. We need some love. We need some affection, man. The world beat us up. So we don't have to come home and then get beat up by the world. You know what I mean? Get beat up by a woman after you come home getting beat up by the world. So when like me, I love me, my black queen or whatever, so I love mine, so I ain't tripping, but it's just, you know, we gonna set this up, we gonna talk about that. I'm gonna strictly do a stream just for that. Like, I think I'm gonna start a whole page channel just for that, the whole relationship thing, the whole relationship base. But like I said, I need y'all to tap in though. I need y'all to really tap in and we can do live, we can collab. I don't care if you're a streamer, not a streamer, regular person, we can collab, man. We can just talk, we can bounce ideas off each other. That's what I want my page about. That's why I always put Chevy Talk. Because we can talk, man. We could talk, we could talk, we can talk, we can talk, man. We can talk all day about this, man. This is what we do. I want more collabs. I want more collabs with my peoples. You know what I'm saying? I want more collabs with my peoples. Come collab with me. We definitely working. Like I said, I'm gonna do a whole page, a whole nother page of just talking about, relationships, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? I already got the fashion game on lock. Already doing things of that, Need a stylist, come holler at me. That's for the snap. That's for the snap. So yeah, definitely follow us, man. Chevy Rose 2926. You know what I'm saying? Live stream, 36 minutes and counting. You know what I'm saying? It's my second live stream. My first one with a pick. My last one I did a blank one. It was no pick. So I'm learning how to incorporate this. Um, I figure 7:15, Cavs game come on about 7:30. I'm gonna jump back on live stream. I'm gonna hit up with Real McCoy TV. I'm gonna hit him now. I'm gonna hit him on while we on live stream right now. I'm gonna see if he gonna answer. I'm gonna hit him while we on live stream right now. I'm about to put this nigga on the spot. Hold on, let me find him. See my boy ready. See, I'm gonna hit him on live stream. See, I ain't bullshitting. Y'all see it? I'm on my live. See if he jump on my live stream. Real McCoy TV. I guess he ain't gonna jump on the live. What up, Chevy? What up, man? You alright? Yeah, I'm good, man. Trying to get the fam together right now, man. Oh, I'm on live. I'm on live right now on YouTube. All right, send me the link. Yes, sir. All right, wait, send me the link. All right. Yeah. Let me see if I can send him the link. Share. I'll send him the link. My boy on there. Um, I said we still learning, so don't kill me. Oh shit! Hold on. I don't know what I just did. Yeah. We on live right now. I'm figuring this shit out as we go. Hold on. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Told y'all work with me. Chevy still learning. Chevy still learning. All right, hold on. Invite, copy. Hold on, y'all. I should put some music on. Hold on. Gotta get him in here in a second. I can't get my message. So I sent over the joint. See if it worked. Sent over the joint. See if it worked. All right. Work with me, chat. Work with me, chat. Little technical difficulties, but we working. We working. All right, so definitely sent over the link to my boy, Real McCoy TV. I'm gonna see it. I think I banged on him. I think I banged on him. Make sure I sent it right. But yeah, man, we definitely get ready for this Cavs game. I definitely wanted to reach out to him and get him going. I think I did it right. I think I did it right. Y'all ain't see that. I was all on the mic. Y'all ain't see that. I ain't see that. Let me tell you. Y'all ain't see that. Y'all ain't see that. I was all on. I'm like, my fault. Did I send that right? I don't even know. I'm still making the play. Oh, okay. My fault. I'm almost done. I see my boy Chef Boy D in here right now. All right, bro. I'm hot today. I'm running late though. I should have been done 2 hours ago. But hey, you know how it be, bro. I was just saying, you know that game getting ready to come on. I know. Yeah. Yeah, you feel me? We on the live stream, been on 42 minutes, man. Just chopping it. Different shit going on. All right, buddy. I'm sure it worked though. I'm sure it worked. It's like once you send that link, it always worked with y'all. So I'm just assuming as soon as I hit it, we gonna go right in. I don't know if I'm gonna do it on the phone or the laptop right now. So I'm gonna figure that out. Okay, I'm still learning, so I'm over here telling the crew. Wait, I'm like, hey, be patient with me. I'm learning, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, she hit me with. Oh man, I appreciate you, dog. I really do. All right. So yeah, we on the live stream, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna take us a little break for a minute. I ain't gonna hop off. Gonna play us some tunes, you know what I'm saying? Probably get a little Instagram in here. What we want to listen to? We want to listen to some R&B. What we want to listen to, chat? Chat, what we want to listen to, chat? I want to listen to some R&B, chat. I ain't gonna lie, chat. I want to listen to some R&B, chat. Matter of fact, can I go on here and play it while I'm on here? No, I think I'm doing. I think I'll be doing too much, chat, if I played it on here. Huh? I'll be doing too much if I played it on here, huh, chat? I think. All right. So I don't know if y'all gonna be able to hear it though. Being unapologetically yourself means owning your style. Every time I need to level up my sneaker game. So we can't get red mark from YouTube. All right, chat. Real quick chat, real quick chat. Back on one time for the one time. As you see, I had just posted some clothes behind me. So right where we got right here, I'm about to do a video on, Comma Club is a Cleveland brand, if I can see it. Let me see if hold on, let me turn that on. But turn this light on. It's definitely a Cleveland brand that yeah, I'm working on the light now. We working on the lighting now. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the next things we gonna cop is the light. Shout out to Real McCoy TV. But right now we working on we working with some brand deals. We got Comma Club in the building as far as their clothes. You can see the pullover, you know what I'm saying? We got mitts, you know what I'm saying? Fear God 365. That's another by my boy Gary Little, you know what I'm saying? Got another. Check him out. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Comma Club is a brand that it's a street band outside of Cleveland, Ohio. Real got a story behind them. Real dope story. You need to check it out. We're gonna do furthermore. Then we also got more Bag Chaser. Shout out to Bag Chaser, the brand. You know what I'm saying? So these some of the Cleveland brands that I wear because I like them. I don't wear because these my people. I really wear because I like them. I really rock with them. You know what I'm saying? These guys, super dope. Super dope clothing brand, super dope street brand, real comfortable clothing brand, real comfortable street brand. You need to check them out. I'm gonna put the links in the bottom, put the Instagrams in the bio so you can check out their self. Um, so right now we about to, take a little breezy break. I wanted to come in for a little commercial. We're gonna take a little breezy break, get myself together, get my head together, if you know what I mean. And we right back. That's a better angle.